Alrighty, hello guys, welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about why Kong actually has a chance in 2020 and the ways he can, actually possibly beat Godzilla. Which, you know me, I'm Team Godzilla. But they're gonna make Kong win, let's all just be honest there. But the first reason and the number one reason why Kong will most likely win in 2020 is because he is like the underdog. As many people said, everyone expects Godzilla to win. They're all like, oh, Godzilla's gonna win. Atomic breath, die Kong. They all think that. And that's what would happen, but like, the people who made Godzilla vs. Kong wouldn't make Godzilla vs. Kong and make Godzilla win if everyone thinks that Godzilla's gonna win, because then the movie would be too, predictable if Godzilla wins, since everyone thinks he's gonna win and everyone's like voting for Godzilla and all of that, because apparently nobody likes Kong. Except for D-Man 1954. He does, I know him. But it's like, yeah, so Kong, he's just most likely gonna win since he's the underdog. He's most likely will be smaller than Godzilla, and it would just make more sense for him to win, because it wouldn't make sense for Godzilla to fight a smaller creature that he would end up winning against. I mean, he did kill the Mutos and all that, but like, let's just be honest here. It would make more sense for Kong to win, and it would be a better movie if Kong would win instead of Godzilla. As my notification, whenever I get a notification, if you heard it, that sound always comes up. Kong loses, Godzilla wins 2020, which that goes perfect with this video, but still, it would just make sense. Like, let's just be honest, it wouldn't be that fun if all we saw for Godzilla vs. Kong was Godzilla absolutely destroying Kong, and then Kong just ends up dying instantly. Like, that wouldn't be fun. It would be more enjoyable if we see Kong, beating up Godzilla. Maybe Godzilla has the upper hand, and then Kong comes in and starts beating him and actually wins. Now, listen here. Just don't make any of them die. So rather, if Godzilla dies, there's gonna be like no more Godzilla movies, American Godzilla movies, most likely. But if Kong dies, they'll probably still make more Godzilla movies, but people would be mad if Kong dies, because I like Kong, he's cool, but Godzilla's way better. But still, that's besides the point. But just don't have any of them die. I would not like to see Godzilla kill Kong or Kong kill Godzilla. The movie would end up they would mess up there if they did that. So what would be the best option is to have Godzilla go to Skull Island, Godzilla and Kong fight on Skull Island, and then Godzilla wins against Kong, and then Kong loses that fight, and then Godzilla takes Kong's home on Skull Island, and then Kong's very mad. He like goes out to some place, he's very mad, and then Kong comes back for revenge, but instead they end up fighting in the city, and then Kong somehow ends up doing this finishing move that no one expected to happen, that just defeats Godzilla. Doesn't kill him, but defeats him, where Godzilla falls to the floor or ground, and he just can't get back up. He's just too hurt. And then Kong ends up winning like that. If you don't do that option, then you have to have the option of they're fighting, one's about to kill the other one, and then Destroyer or something, or Mechagodzilla comes in, and you see Mechagodzilla there, as in the movie ends, because I don't want them to fight in that movie. Like, Destroyer to come in that movie, it just wouldn't fit. But yeah, so honestly, yes, I do want Kong to win 2020. I'm still voting for Godzilla because I love Godzilla more, and it's Godzilla. I think we almost all can agree on that. And sadly, we will have to wait 8 more months, which is basically now, from here to the movie comes out, a whole year, So that's gonna be a fun trip of waiting for a trailer again. So yeah, can't wait for that. And just a thing to explain why Kong will most likely win, because it just wouldn't make sense for Godzilla to win in a movie that everyone expects Godzilla to win in. I mean, everyone expected Godzilla to win in King of the Monsters, sure, but this is different. Godzilla and Kong. Rather, Kong wins, or none of them technically win, and then they team up against something, but that's for the next movie. That's all I want to say. And yeah, that's really it. Yeah, I'm out of here.